So, hi, my name is Roshaira binti Muhammad here, and today I will talk about the journal summary that I have read from the journal that written by Rosalina Muhammad, Normaliza Abdurrahim, and also Nick Rafidani Muhammad Effendi. They talk about the differences between cartoon in Japan and also in our country, Malaysia. So let's get started. As we know that comics are a form of visual storytelling that frequently include text or other graphic elemental. Typically, it takes the shape of series or picture panels. Textual tools like speech bubbles, captions, and onomatopoeia can be used to denote dialogue, narration, sound effects, and other information. So, about this journal, it is a comparison between Malay and Japanese comic book and animation development. So, in the year of 1600, also referred to as the pre-modern era of Japan, Japanese comics, or more popularly known as manga, were already in existence. They claim that the earliest scroll discovered in the 7th century at Horyuji Temple in Nara. There are 4 distinct components that can be painted or written on a scroll. The story in the scrolls typically feature the stories of funny for entertainment. So next, turn to the Edo period. The term manga has begun to often used as of the time. The manga series we call as Utsu grew to fame during this time. The E in Utsu is the symbolized painting, and it is the name of a location, the Korean, which is we call it as a Shika prefecture. Tobe sketches, which gained popularity in the middle of the century, Japanese sketch art, and known as a Tobe, back to the 12th century, and is named for the prize Toba soju. The word Toba is describe this kind of artwork, and also E is basically as a painting. There are numerous earlier eras that existed before the current one. As an illustration, consider the Meiji and Toshu eras. Most manga currently published in magazines since the Meiji era. Foreign influences from the United States, England, and other Asian nations have had a significant impact of the manga illustrations. So the first Godzilla movie or film is debuted in Japan in 1954. The Godzilla film series, which ran from 1954 to 2014, went on to become a part of global popular culture. So, in this current year, the term of otaku is often used to describe a fanatical manga and anime fans. This is due to a string of horrific murders and kidnapping that happened in 1988 until 1989 in rock the traditional peaceful nation of Japan. Otaku are typically people that collect things like manga, CDs, anime, and anime characters are only totally immersed in that world. Turn to the comic in Malaysia. So in Malaysia, there are many different kind of comics, including those that translated from English into Malay, English or Chinese from foreign language. Comics written in other languages such as Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and others are also available. Additionally, there are many manga or anime inspired comic book writers in Malaysia that continue to use drawings or narrative arts. Malay comics growth cannot be traced back considerably in time, unlike that Japanese comics. Malay comics before 1980, the comic book called Hang Tuah by Saidin Yahya, which is thought to have been published no later than 1953, is the oldest one in the Malay Documentaries Center. The comic book produced by the Malay Press, Kuala Sort Out, is the only in Jawi that is currently stored by DHPP, by DPP. The comic Gorilla by Ghazali Saleh, Pak Kadok Maling Kundang yang dibenci Subuh by A. Halim T, Udu dan Dara, Mystery Fisherman by K. Bali, and Princess Cotton by New Ottoman are also included. So the earliest comic Malay can be traced back to 1955, which is customary published by Abu Bakar Al-Ahmadi, Kota Baru, Kelantan. Berita Publishing released The Lords of Light, which is famous in this current year, comic book series. The first in the Light series is in 1977. Malay teenagers read Apo, Ujang, Utopia, and Muslim and other Malay comics. Also, Upin and Ipin, an animated series produced in Malaysia, is well liked overseas. Upin and Ipin also has a comic version of the anime. Upin and Ipin series gained popularity in Indonesia and also Brunei, were broadcast on Turkey Hilal TV, which is a Turkish television network. Malay and Japanese book both depict the culture history of their own local communities. Malay culture, traditions, and regional problems are frequently portrayed in Malay cartoons. On the other hand, Japanese comics frequently reflect the distinct culture, traits, and values of Japanese society. In Malay and Japanese comic, several subjects and genres are frequently explored. Themes in Malay comic may include daily life and history, culture, and also regional socio-economic problem in Malaysia. On the other hand, Japanese comics are renowned for their problems in broad range of genres, which include action manga, romance, fantasy, science fiction, horror, and so forth. Japanese comics are very well liked and have a significant global impact. Outside of Japan, the Japanese manga industry has a devoted following and has created numerous well-known works. Malay comics may not be as well known or as well liked internationally while having a devout local fans.